and understand the full significance of not only personal sorrow, but also the sorrow of mankind. And also, is it possible to understand the final event of our life, which is death? All that is our living. And if we are not clear in ourselves, whatever we do will bring about further confusion. So it behoves us, it seems to us, so absolutely necessary to find out if we can know ourselves. Right? We're going to begin. Which is, the speaker is not going to investigate, and you just merely listen, accepting or denying, but together. Together, think together, if it is possible, because no two people apparently seem to think together, and without pressure, without any form of compulsion, together go into this matter. That demands, first of all, certain attention. Not concentration, but certain quality of deep interest. A mind that's committed to find out. Therefore, care, freedom to observe. Right? That's absolutely, obviously necessary. If one has certain prejudices, experiences to which one clings to, then we cannot possibly think together, investigate together, or find out. So one must be somewhat free, at least for this morning, so that one begins to explore. Right? We are going first to explore, as we did the other day, the psychological wounds that one has received from childhood. We went into that the other day. And this morning, we'll first begin with fear. Right? The fears that are deeply hidden, of which you are not conscious, know or aware, and those obvious, both psychological and physical fears. Right? We're following each other? Please, we are together, walking together. I'm not walking, the speaker is not walking by himself, talking to himself. Together we are going along the road which might help us if we are interested, if we are serious, if we want to go to the very end of it. Investigate this enormous problem of fear. There is both fear of insecurity, physically, not having jobs, or having jobs, frightened to lose them, the various forms of strikes that are going on in this country, and so on and so on. So most of us are rather nervous, frightened of not being physically completely secure. Obvious. Why? Is it because we are always isolating ourselves as a nation, as a family, as a group? And so this slow process of isolation, the French isolating themselves, Germans, so on, so on, so on, is gradually bringing about insecurity for all of us, which is obvious. So can we observe this not only outwardly, because by observing what is happening outwardly, knowing what exactly is going on, then from there we can begin to investigate in ourselves. Because otherwise we have no criteria. Otherwise we can deceive oneself. So we must begin from the outer and work towards the inner, right? It's like a tide that's going out and coming in. It's not a fixed tide. It's moving out and in all the time. I hope you're all following all this. And this isolation, which has been the tribal expression of every human being, is bringing about this physical lack of security. Right? If one sees the truth of it, not the verbal explanation or the intellectual acceptance of an idea, but if one actually sees this as a fact, then one doesn't belong to any group, to any nation, to any culture, to any organized religion, because they're also separative. The Catholic, Protestant, the Hindu, so on, so on, so on. Will you do that? As we are discussing, walking together, drop the things which are false, which are not factual, which have no value whatsoever, though we think they have value. Actually, when you observe, nationality breeds wars and all the rest of it. So can we drop that so that physically we can bring about a unity of man? You understand, sir? And this unity of man can only come about through religion. Not the phony religions that we have. Sorry, I hope I'm not offending anybody. Either Catholic, the Protestant, the Hindu, the Muslim, the Arab, all those religions are based on thought, put together by thought. And that which thought has created is not sacred. Just thought, just an idea. And you project an idea, symbolize it, then worship it. And in that symbol or in that image or in that ritual, there is absolutely nothing sacred. And if one actually observes this, then one is free from all that. To find out what is true religion, or that may bring us together. So, if we can go into much deeper levels of fear, which is psychological fears, right? Psychological fears in relationship, one with the other, psychological fears with regard to future,